Hello everybody, welcome to my video confessional. I was not holding out on you guys, just want to make sure I was in the car because every single video confessional I've seen, people tend to be in their cars, which seems kind of dumb to me, but figured I'd go with the trend. Haven't done one of these before, so this is all new to me. However, I do have a job, so I will be driving during this, and this will not be the view you guys are seeing because you're on my steering wheel, which I feel like won't work super great when I'm driving, so we're going to move you guys down to here, and then we're going to go for it. I'm gonna start my car up here. Didn't work first try, that was kind of scary. So now we're gonna be good. So this is what you guys are gonna see. I'll try to drive one-armed, so you don't just look at my arm. It's not what you guys came here to see. So we're gonna talk about last vote though. That's what I said I was gonna do this about because a lot went down that was kind of weird for me. So up until last vote, I was telling Emily that her and I should be playing the middle, and how us playing the middle is what was going to win us the game. You know, we just have to flip-flop back and forth. And I was saying that knowing that I was definitely working with Max Alliance. Was not interested in playing the middle, just wanted to work with Max Alliance, except I wanted to vote out Mac probably around final 9, so like at this point it'd be next vote. Still kind of want to do that. I think Mac is a real big threat in this game, and I'm just not in the mood to lose to Mac. You know, I want to go to the end of people that I can beat, your AJs, your Bandits, your Emilys. I want to go to the end of those people. I don't think that's really going to be possible, but I'm going to try to go with as many as I can. A big thing that happened was me and G-Bard actually started working together. We've had this agreement that we're just not going to vote each other, but we understand that we're not working together, but as long as we don't vote Brennan and G-Bard, we're fine. Which is kind of a joke because he made this agreement and then immediately voted my name when we were in that 5-person tribe with me, Mac, Steph, G-Bard, and Kim. I was actually ready to vote Mac. I approached Kim about it, and they were just they seemed super unwilling to change. I learned afterward that was because G-Bard said, under no circumstances are we voting Mac, which I learned even later was because Mac and G-Bard have been having a secret alliance the whole time, which they didn't even tell me about. And I don't really know if I would like third wheeling them anyway, but I would have liked the option to third wheel them. So didn't like that too much. Don't really like Mac or G-Bard too much because I know that I'm not their number ones. Like that's how it goes. Because Emily, I work with Emily because I know that Emily is closer to me than anyone else in this game. Which for me, great news. I like Emily a lot. Super nice girl, having a great time. But at the same time, you know, I'll vote her out in a second. The only person that I was really loyal to in this game was Steph. Shout out to Steph here. I don't think she can see these, but she was really the only person that I was like actually interested in working with. Everyone else is just kind of like a means to an end now. So now I'm playing in solo game, which is cool. Never really done that before. I've always had someone that I felt loyal to, but now I just don't really care. I just kind of want to win. I'm tired of getting like 7th. I've gotten 7th way too much. It's really an annoying situation. But G-Bard and I have started working together, and he started telling me all this stuff that he has and that he bought and how he pretty much solo carried Cheese to safety. He was really trying to work with Cheese the whole time, and then all of a sudden Cheese comes to everybody and is like, hey, want to vote out G-Bard? Which, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, let's vote out G-Bard. That sounds great. But then the wheel started spinning, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to tell Travis and Mac. And I'm like, ooh, I think Travis and Mac are going to tell G-Bard about this vote. I was like, and I don't want to be part of this vote if I'm not the one to tell G-Bard about it. I would rather tell G-Bard and have G-Bard like me more than Mac and Travis. So I immediately go to tell G-Bard that we're voting him, but then he goes to work, which is understandable. And logically, I understood that he was at work, but in my head, I'm freaking out because he leaves me on red for like 6 hours, and I'm just sitting there like, please come back, like, don't ignore me, I don't want to go home today. And so for a little bit there, I actually thought I was going to be the vote, which was kind of fun. But then I wasn't the vote because G-Bard says, well, now we got to vote Cheese, which was the entire goal. I either wanted G-Bard or Cheese to leave last vote, so that worked out for me. I think that Cheese going was a big portion of my game because I have that monopoly where I get 25% of all coins spent in marketplaces, and I would just really like to limit the amount of people that know that. I don't want a ton of people out here knowing that I get money, and so right now I'm just kind of on a mission to vote out everybody who knows that, which is Mac, Jay, Trish, and Emily. So I think honestly Mac is my ideal vote this round, assuming that he doesn't win immunity with whoever his partner is. It might be G-Bard, I forget who it is. Emily's kind of scaring me because right now she's not been online for like 18 hours and we have a challenge due tomorrow. And I have some stuff going on tonight, so I was kind of hoping to get this done soon, but she is still missing in action. And I'm not doing this with her at like 1:50 in the morning because she is still a 16-year-old girl, and I don't want to talk to a 16-year-old girl at 1 in the morning because that just seems kind of weird. So I'm going to try to get this done as fast as I can. I might ask Georgie if I can do this by myself. Well, I can't do it by myself. You need a partner. That's kind of the whole point of the bomb refusal. So I guess we're going to have to figure that one out. But yeah, I really was not hoping to work with Emily on this one. Just really not great at challenges. But I was snowboarding all of yesterday, so I wasn't around to submit my partner that I wanted to work with because I didn't have any service on the mountain. The mountain's pretty generous. It's more like a large hill. It's in Ohio. It's not very great snowboarding. But I think that overall, I just want everyone who knows information about me gone. I don't want anybody knowing that I have Monopoly. I don't want anybody knowing that I bought this vote advantage, this challenge advantage. I don't want anybody knowing anything. I just want to play my game. I want everybody to assume that I'm like not really a threat, but like I want people to think that I'm someone that they can take to the end and maybe steal a couple votes, but not really lose. I think that's my dream scenario right now. I don't know if I'm achieving that as much as I want to be, but I think for the most part, it's all right. I just have to kind of work on my threat management, I guess. I almost wonder if people do think I'm a bigger threat than maybe I want them to be. But I think G-Bard and I are pretty close now. Ideally, he's closer with me than I am him, so he's going to tell me if my name comes up at all. Because I also have 445 coins, which is a lot of coins, and nobody knows that. I've been telling Max Alliance that I only have 270, which is still a good amount, still more than everyone else, but it's also enough where they wouldn't ask me for more than like 100, and chances are if we bought an item, it would be very expensive, and I would get near 100 back from my Monopoly. So I think that's the goal, where I can still maintain my money-ish. And so I want to save for an idol. I don't know which one yet. There's one where you get to block all other idols from being, like, they're just all worthless, which you're the only idol that matters, which I think is obviously ideal. But there's also that idol in whatever, Horizon City, where, whatever it's called, I think it's Horizon City, where it's 750, but you're immune for 2 tribals. You cannot be, you're basically a god for 2 tribals. You can't be touched, can't be moved, can't be infected, nothing. You're just immune from everything, including votes for 2 tribals. It expires at Final 6, but honestly, if I bought that, played it at Final 6, and get a free ride into the Final 4, great. Like, I feel like I can hopefully pull out a challenge win here, because I've been trying to, like, kind of throw these challenges for right now. I don't want to, like, come out, win a ton of immunities. So, like, the Galaga challenge, I think I played it for, like, an hour and a half. I probably could have done better, but didn't really try it. And then the other two challenges have mostly just been luck-based. I mean, I have no idea what's going on in touchy subjects. So I'm just out here writing my own name for who doesn't deserve to be an all-star because I didn't want to offend anybody. But honestly, AJ does not deserve to be an all-star. Let's be real. I knew that one right off the bat. But yeah, sorry for rambling so much. I'm trying to get back to the vote. So basically, Cheese approached me and he had said, hey, we should vote G-Bard. And I immediately tell G-Bard. G-Bard's like, all right, let's vote Cheese. But then Travis actually created an alliance chat called the Outcasts. And it is me, Trish, Emily, and Travis. It's a 4-person alliance chat. And I am actually extremely interested in working with that foursome. I think that that's a very interesting group of people. I think no one really has pegged Emily and I as working together as much as we have been. I think Trish and I are actually not as close as people might think, and Travis and I have not worked together really at all. In fact, I've really probably worked against Travis for the most part, but Travis is a maniac, and he doesn't like these tribe lines that we have, apparently, and he wants to change them, which I am all for. Big fan of changing the tribe lines, but I feel like there's a right way to do it, and I'm not sure if he's doing it the right way. So I want to see what he's doing. I don't want to be like married to this alliance chat of him, Emily, and Trish, because I think Travis is still a pretty ideal candidate to leave very soon here. I want Mac to go first, but then at Final 8, I would love to see Travis go. In this new demon ritual place, there's this thing where you can make the jury cast votes, and I think if I put Steph and Mac on the jury, I could send Travis home because I'm counting on their 2 votes to vote with me. Bean is just whatever. I don't really like Bean. I don't think Bean really likes me. Nothing against her as a person. She just does not want to work with me ever in these games. So I think my new goal is to just kind of lay low, get out some decently sized threats in these next couple of tribals, because there's a lot of goats left in this game. I mean, I'm sorry, but JP, AJ, Bandit, Jay, none of these people are winning this game. I mean, it would just be such a disgrace if we let one of those people win. I mean, this is an all-star season. I'm not letting this turn into a real Survivor where they did the game changers and freaking Sarah won, part of Tony's Cop. So that was so garbage. She was so terrible. But I feel like we cannot have that happen. I would really prefer someone like me to win, assuming that I'm a threat. I consider myself to be a threat, but maybe that's just me being stupid. Or someone like me, someone like Trish, even some Jay or G-Bard, not Jay, G-Bard, Travis, one of those people to win. I just want someone good, you know. I just want it to be an entertaining season. I think this might wrap it up. I can do another one of these. This one's a little bit long. You know, Georgie doesn't really like real long video confessionals, so I'm going to try to wrap this up real soon here. But I can do another one of these in a little bit, just to kind of go over what I'm thinking a little bit more often. It's a lot easier because, I mean, I'm going on for, I think it's 12 minutes now. 12 minutes of typing is just way too much. I don't really like typing that much. And I know my confessional's been a little bit dry so far, but hopefully that'll start changing up pretty soon. So we'll see you guys next time. Have fun.